The She's Hungry podcast.
You know you're not defined by what somebody says.
With Coach Crawford.
She is awesome.
Providing you with the right content for the right appetite.
Let's get it.
Stay focused.
Spend your energies creating what you want.
Stay fearless.
It's just believing in yourself.
Stay hungry.
You've got to be hungry.
And now, Coach Crawford.
Hey everybody, this is Coach Crawford with the She's Hungry podcast, and we're here with another episode, and we got some special guests in the She Cave on today. I'm excited about all those who have tuned in as well as been watching us over the weeks. Look, I want you to stop, take this opportunity to share with your family and your friends, and also follow us on social media as She's Hungry. You can also find us online at sheshungry.net because we want you to stay connected as well as alerted every time an episode is loaded. We want you to be notified. So you can find us on iTunes as well as Spotify. But look, we're going to talk enough about that. Let's talk about our special guests in the room. And so I want you to, of course, introduce yourself because I could do it, but she is so cute. So I want her to do it herself. So I want you to introduce yourself. Welcome to the She Cave.
Hi, I'm Londyn Arielle, also known as the author of Choose Your Own Sunshine.
Okay, Choose Your Own Sunshine. And who do we have with us? Who's with you today?
Keisha.
Hello. How you doing today, Keisha?
Doing good. How about you?
I am good. I'm so excited to have both of you here to join us today in the She Cave. And let me say this first. It just wasn't just a random pick. I've been watching what you've been doing for a while, seeing you on social media, seeing the posts that been going up on Instagram as well as Facebook. I've been hearing about your book. I saw the images about your launch, and I've been observing your energy. And I was like, you know what? That little girl is really doing her thing. And our podcast is all about females. You don't have to be a grown woman who are focused and fearless and who are hungry. And there are some things that you're chasing after. So tell us a little bit about Londyn. Who is Londyn? How old are you?
I'm 9 years old.
9. And what grade are you going to?
4th grade.
4th grade? Okay, so now look, this is the summer and school has not yet started. So are you ready to go back to school?
Yes, I am.
Are you? You're not enjoying your summer?
Mm-hmm.
You have? Okay, but you're just ready to start a new year.
Yes.
Okay, tell me about some of the things that you've done this summer.
I've went to the movies. I've played outside a lot.
Okay, well, that's understandable. What about some things with your book? Have you been doing any traveling? Have you been doing visiting different locations? What have you been doing with your book?
I have went to Charlotte.
Oh, okay. What did you do in Charlotte?
Go visit different places.
Okay, and what did you do? What did they have you do there?
A bunch of things.
A bunch of things? Okay, so let's talk about your book. Why did you write a book? Because you're only, 9 years old? So what drove you, or why did you decide to write a book?
Because I like to write and I like to read. And I had a situation in 2nd grade where I was bullied. Oh. So I wanted to inspire others to be themselves.
Oh, wow. And that's wonderful. Is that title? Did you create the title? Choose Your Own Sunshine? Mm-hmm. So what does that mean to you about choosing your own sunshine?
Don't let people let you down and just choose your own sunshine no matter what.
No matter what it is. So who helped you when you was going through that period in the 2nd grade of being bullied? Who were some people that stood by your side to help you discover your sunshine?
My mom.
Okay.
My aunt. And my grandma and my dad.
Okay. And so I'm sure Keisha is the aunt you're talking about?
Yes.
So what was she going through around that period of time? Because I think in order to sell this book, for people to understand why you wrote it, I think they need to hear the story behind what drove you to it. So what was that situation like for her?
Well, I mean, her mom, has always taught her to be original, be herself. Everybody knows she's, stylish. She's our little diva, but in a little girl way, like we're not going over the top or anything. And children sometimes can be mean.
Yeah.
Just be honest. And there were some, I guess, just didn't quite understand her.
Yeah.
So it was important to make sure that she knew that there was nothing wrong with her.
Yeah.
And that it's important to be yourself at all times.
Yeah. And so she found an outlet, of way of sharing your story with others. Have you run into, or have you had the opportunity to meet other girls who've been through some of the same things that you went through?
Yes.
What's your message to them?
To be themselves no matter what.
Okay. I love it because I know you wrote the book, and I hadn't had the opportunity yet to read it, but I wanted to know what caused you to sit down, especially I have a 10-year-old, and the last thing he's going to do is sit there and write a book. Now, he might read something that somebody else wrote, but, I was wondering what was it that happened for you to say, you know what, I just want to write a book and inspire other young girls. So what message are you going around telling other people? So where have you spoken? What opportunities were given to you where you were able to share your story?
The Boys and Girls Club and a church.
A church? Okay. And you got some other things probably lined up, right? To share your book? Mm-hmm. To share your story?
Did you do the hospital in Winston?
Yes, I did.
Oh, so you had the opportunity to go to the hospital. That's awesome. Because I think everybody needs to hear the story, especially as such a young girl. You didn't wait till you were 15 and 16 or 17 to tell the story of something that happened to you as a child. You decided to tell the story right now. So what are some of your dreams that you want to do? What are some goals that you have?
I want to be a doctor and help others.
Okay. What area? What kind of doctor you want to be?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure? Now, I got a question for Keisha, because I know that your mom has been a major inspiration. She has really tried her best to make sure she's molding you. And we're in a time now where entrepreneurship is like key.
Everything.
It's everything.
Yes.
I think teaching young girls how to be hungry, how to find a talent that they have, and to make that thing work for them is important. Tell me about how the process is now, because I know you're a major influence in her life, as well as we'll talk about how you assisted with the whole process of helping her publish her book. But what traits did you recognize in her, knowing that she had that type of potential to lead?
Londyn has always just been a phenomenal light. Like anybody that comes around her, you just feel that energy. And she has been reading since really, really young.
Good.
And so I was excited when she told me, she was showing me that she was writing a book, because that's my love as well. So I just knew, okay, she's gonna go far with this.
Yeah. Tell me about the process of the writing of the book, because I know you shared the story before. Tell me about the process of how we got started with this book.
She literally sent me a text message one day. She said, I wrote a book. I said, did you? And she sent it, the whole little manuscript, to me. And I read it, and I was like, this is amazing. And so then we start the process, because what a lot of people don't know, if you have a story inside of you, it is very easy to publish it yourself. Yeah. You do not have to be signed under some major publishing company. You don't have to go through all that. You don't have to wait. To put it out. So when she sent it to me, I thought, okay, we're going to get started. So the first thing was, let's just get it all into a Word document, which she did really good by herself. So nobody wrote it. These are her words. Good. And then I had to find someone to do the cover art, someone to make sure it's binded properly and all of that. And then we chose Barnes & Noble to self-publish through, because they make the whole process simple and easy.
Oh, good. So she bypassed Mama.
Did. Yes, she did.
She didn't tell anybody, but she bypassed Mama and them and went straight to you.
She did.
And says, look, I got a dream and I need somebody to help me make this happen. Because you've published a few books yourself.
I have 4.
So it was a good thing is that you already knew the process and the steps that was necessary for her to do that.
Yes.
So that it was made easy. So you didn't have to go all over the place to find someone to help you with the book. You had your connections right there. So what are some other things that you do besides the book? And you are an author, yes, 9 years old, African-American young girl. What are some other things that you do? Are you selling product or?
I sell bookmarks, lip gloss, chapstick, tote bags, and other things.
Okay. All right. So you're looking to build. Do you want to write another book?
Yes.
Okay. What are you working on something now, or is that something you're just gonna wait on?
I am, but
Oh, you are. So you're working on something. That's good. So what are some what is the message the same, or you want to keep conveying the message about bullying, about how to stop it?
yes.
Okay. Just because it's very important. So how has your friendship and relationship, how has it changed now since you're in the 4th grade?
It's changed a lot.
So it has gotten better? Mm-hmm. That's good. Now tell me where your book is, because we were talking earlier. Where besides Barnes & Noble, were you able to get it into schools?
I was able to get it on my website, which
Okay.
is Londyn Arielle.
Okay. So they could find it on school, but did you get it into your school?
Yes,
Okay.
I did.
That's good. Now what was that process like, trying to get it into the school system?
She her actual book launch, she had it at it wasn't Sweet Frog. Which one? Phoenix, right. It's frozen yogurt plate. It was amazing. She had a lot of support from her school pilot, and the librarian came, and she got several books, and she put it in the school library at Pilot. So it is on the shelves for her classmates to see as well.
That's going to be amazing. Mm-hmm. Now you're going to be watching to see who's checking that book out and making sure they bring it back on time so that somebody else can check it out, right? I'm just really proud of you, Londyn. I mean, I think it's an inspiration. I think that it's something that you're doing something awesome, that you're taking a leap of faith, and you're going out there and you're not letting age stop you, and you're not letting whatever that situation that you faced a couple of years ago at school define you. So I congratulate you on what you're doing and what you're chasing after, as well as the people that are in your life. Now, you said you want to be a doctor, but is there a business that you want to keep going or establish in the future besides just going to medical school?
I want to keep writing books.
Just want to keep writing books? I think that's important. I think that it's really important that you keep doing that and keep sharing your story with other people. Don't you think? So, where are you headed? Where are you headed now? Where are you going after this? Not today. I mean, you probably go out to eat somewhere and go grab something. But what's the next event that you're headed to share?
I am not sure yet.
So your mama keep your books? Her calendar?
Yes, she keeps her busy.
She keeps her busy. Well, I want you to be encouraged as you continue to chase after it. See, I told you this wasn't hard, was it?
No.
See, you gotta relax. But I want you to be inspired to keep going and choosing your own sunshine. I think the message that you're sharing with other young people is very vital, okay? And I think that even though you may not know who life you touch, you're going to touch the lives of people when they can just take this home, sit at home and read it by themselves and be encouraged to know that they have their own sunshine, okay? All right, so tell us where we can find you on social media.
Londyn_Arielle.
Okay.
_
All right. So we can find you on social media at Londyn_Arielle_. And where can we find you on Facebook? At Londyn Arielle. So we want people to like your page, visit your website, so they can go ahead and reach out. If they want you to come and talk to the young. Do you talk to a lot of young girls? Do you have the opportunity yet to go speak to a bunch of young girls?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So if they want to reach out to you, they go to the website?
Yes.
Okay. All right. And they can just reach out to you then. All right. All right. I appreciate you guys so much. You just have so much to say. She's so relaxed.
A few words.
You want to say something, last words of encouragement to anyone? Or what if some little girl is watching and she wants to write a book, she don't know how, or she wants to start selling things or have her own business? What would you tell her?
Be themselves and don't care what other people say.
Yeah. And just do it. And just chase after their dreams, right? All right. I thank you so much, you guys, for being here with us today in the She Cave. See, I told you it wasn't hard at all. Look, thank you so much for joining the She Cave and listening to the She's Hungry podcast. This was another episode with our special guest, our young entrepreneur, young author, none other than Londyn Arielle. This is Coach Crawford, and I am out of here.
This is the She's Hungry Podcast with Coach Crawford.